Come one and all, let us be jolly, drive away all melancholy, for to grieve it is a folly. Oh, when we're met together, hang on. Let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, eating and drinking, there's so charming. Piping and smoking, there's no harm in. All these things we'll take delight in. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, King Solomon in all his glory tells each wife a different story. In our cups we'll disapprove of that. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, cease your quarrelling and fighting, evil speaking and backbiting. All these things take no delight in. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, grab the bottle as it passes. Do not fail to fill your glasses. Water drinkers are excellent people, and I won't hear a word said against them. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun. We'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together. Let union be the traditional starting song of this session, because we're a very traditional session, aren't we? I hope Marion's tablet is cooperating. That would be great. Welcome aboard, Zap, Jastity, and Marion. Lovely to see you all. I hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas and or appropriate winter holidays. And you're back refreshed and ready to face the world and listen to live music being fucked up on the YouTube, because that's usually what happens. I've been getting better. Also, fantastic Christmas dinner. My brother saw someone deep frying a turkey on YouTube, and but he's got all the kit, so he deep fried a turkey for Christmas, and it was fucking gorgeous. I don't like turkey, but deep fried turkey is really nice. It's a revelation. Those of you in the States who've done deep fried turkey for years, yes, I believe you. But for me, it was a first, and it was just glorious, and highly recommended. It makes turkey taste like an edible piece of meat. And then spent the New Year watching The Hootenanny with Jules Holland and being blown away by Maureen, what's her name, Doherty, singing Delta Blues in the most astonishing, not what you expect from a lass from Donegal, but by God, she sounded good. So that was splendid. And we are lining things up. Next week on Wednesday, keep your eyes open in the afternoon, UK time, for John Paul Music's channel, because we're hoping to do a live how do you loop thing. He does these interviews with people, and I'm toddling over to the Wirral, Liverpool, and we're going to have a chat and sing a few songs and talk about our looping practice and stuff like that. And hopefully you might find that interesting. JP's a fantastic guitarist and looper, and if you want to know, he's really good at he does instructional material as well. It's very good. So if you're interested in the looping side of things, definitely you want to pop in up and see that, and that'll be online, of course, for catch up forever, because JP's live stuff is always up forever. I'm more inclined to delete it, but yeah, afternoon UK time, probably a really crap hour for Jacity, but it will be available online for a while afterwards. So. And then on Friday next week, which is the 12th, it'll probably be me solo again, unless something urgent happens. And the week after that, I will be joined by... my names. I suck at names. That's what it is. I blame myself. I should be hopefully joined from the Midwest by Graham and Becca Leathers. Two excellent filk singers and harmony singers who were guests of honour at the UK Filk Convention a while back, and I just really liked them. So they're going to be coming on as guests, and hopefully I'm going to do a better job of getting more guests. But that's the year's starting as I mean to go on, so that's good. I'm going to sing a song. What am I going to sing? Tell me what I'm going to sing. It fell upon a holiday, the first one in the year. Musgrave to the church did go to see fine ladies there. Some were dressed in velvet red and some in velvet pall. Then in came Lord Barnet's wife, fairest among them all. Cast an eye on the little Musgrave, he's bright as summer sun. Says little Musgrave to himself, this lady's heart I've won. Oh, I have loved you, little Musgrave, for long and many's the day. Oh, I have loved you, Lady Barnard, though never a word did say. Oh, I have a bower in Bottlesford Bury, it is my heart's delight. And if you'll come back there with me, you can lie in me arms tonight. But standing by was a little foot page, from the lady's court he ran. Although I am a lady's page, I am Lord Barnet's man. And no, Lord Barnet, he will hear of this, whether I sink or swim. And everywhere the bridge was broke, he'd down on his belly and he'd swim. Oh, Lord Barnard, you are a man of life. But Musgrave, he's in Bottlesford Bury, in bed with your wedded wife. Well, if this be true, my little foot page, this thing you tell to me, then all the gold in Bottlesford Bury I'll gladly give to thee. But if this be false, my little foot page, this thing you tell to me, from the highest tree in Bottlesford Bury hanged ye shall be. Saddle me, my horse, he says, saddle me, my grey. Sound ye not your horns, he says, lest our coming we betray. But there's one man in Lord Barnet's gang, he loved the little Musgrave. He blew his horn both loud and shrill, away Musgrave, away. Think I hear the morning cock, think I hear the jay. I think I hear Lord Barnet's men, I must be going away. Lie there, you little Musgrave. Hark me from the cold, it's nothing but a shepherd lad, bringing his flock to fold. Is not your hawk upon its perch, your steed is eating hay, and you've a lady here in your arms, and yet you'd go away. He's turned about, kissed her twice, then they fell asleep. When he awoke, Lord Barnet's men was standing at their feet. How do you like my bed, he says. How do you like my sheets? And how do you like my gay lady that's lying in your arms asleep? It's well I like your bed, he says, though great it gives me pain. If I could give £100 to be out on yonder plain. Get up, you little Musgrave, stand up and then put on. 'Twill not be said in this country I slew a naked man. So slowly, slowly he got up, slowly he put on. Slowly he's come down the stairs, thinking to be slain. Here's 2 swords down by my side, deep they cost my purse, and you shall have the better of them, and I shall have the worst. With the first stroke that little Musgrave struck, he struck Lord Barnet sore. The first stroke that Lord Barnet struck, Musgrave struck no more. How do you like his cheek, he says. How do you like his chin? How do you like this dead body now there's no life within? It's well I love his cheeks, he says. More I love his chin. Far better I love this poor dead boy than all your kith and kin. When he's taken out his long sword, he's struck a mortal blow, and through the poor lady's heart the cold steel it did go. A grave, Lord Barnet cries, to put these lovers in. Put the lady in the upper half, for she came from better kin. Oh, I've just slain the finest knight ever rode a steed. I've just killed the fairest lady ever did a woman's deed. It fell upon a holiday, first one in the year. Musgrave to the church did go, to see fine ladies there. Little Musgrave. Hi, Barbara. That little rat-think page boy, eh? Yes, just as we know, polysexual. Poly is definitely the way to go. Polyamory, definitely safer. Jealousy is always bad news. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if only it was that easy to just let go of jealousy and envy and all that kind of stuff. The world would be a better place, but I'm not quite sure it is. It appears to be how some of us are wired. Lift up your heart, Emmanuel's friends, and taste the pleasure Jesus sends. Let nothing cause you to delay, but hasten in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Our conflicts here, though great they be, shall not prevent our victory, if we but strive and march and pray like soldiers in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Though Satan may his powers employ our happiness for to destroy, yet never fear we'll gain the day by marching in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Our conflicts here, though great they be. No, I've done that one, haven't I? No, ye valiant souls for heaven content, remember glory is at the end. Our God will wipe our tears away when we have run the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. And far beyond this mortal shore we'll meet with those who have gone before, and shout to think we've gained the day by marching in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Yes, I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. The good old way. That's nicely put, Barbara. Oh, change your bloody oil, Barbara, for God's sake. Those lights are definitely to be paid attention to in all sorts of, in all contexts, really. Yes, the beard is, and having got my hair trimmed, the other thing, the most important thing with a beard this length is making sure your moustache is trimmed. It was getting to the point where I was just constantly eating hair. Not good. But yes, it's retaining soup, but I don't think it is at the moment. And we've all the work has been done. We now have a wet room, which means that Jill can access the shower, which is bloody marvellous. Filter feeding it, saving some for Ron later on, that is. Right, rise up singing. Pick a page number between 1 and 260 something. Do not pick 69. It's already been done and it's still not funny. I'd also like to thank Gizmo Mathboy, who spotted the Ko-fi link and went straight to it. The Ko-fi link is there, should you feel like chucking money in the hat. Right, there are 4 numbers there, we'll go with that. 147. 147. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where I was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I find. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. I have no friends to help me now. It's very well, my own true lover. I never expect to see you again. For I'm bound to ride this northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay. And there you may learn to love of another, while I am sleeping in my grave, while I am sleeping in my grave. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger, my face you never see no more. But there is one promise that is given: I'll meet you on God's golden shore. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. Man of Constant Sorrow. There you go. Good choice, Barbara. 182. Trailer for sailor rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn-out suit and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of the children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. Trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. King of the road. King of the road. Don't know how the middle eight went. Hope the improvised bit worked. Thank you very much. I saw someone chuck 10 quid in the hat. You're very kind. Right, Chastity went with 215. 215. Oh, let's give this a go. Far and wide as the eye can wander, peat and moss are everywhere. Not a bird sings out to greet us. Oaks are standing gaunt and bare. We are the peat bog soldiers. We are marching with our spades to the moor. Up and down the guards are pacing. No one can go through. Fight would mean a sure death, facing guns and barbed wire greet our view. We are the peat bog soldiers. We are marching to our spades to the moor. But for us there is no complaining. Winter will when time be past. One day we shall cry, rejoicing, homeland dear, you're mine at last. Then will the peacock soldiers march north with their spades to the moor. I need to change how, if I do that again, I need to be a bit more careful with how the loop gets set up, but I forgot the chorus changes at the end. That's Peatbog Soldiers, German song translated that I think I heard, oh God, 3CT4 doing once upon a long time ago. Right, and what's the 50? Oh, pardon me. We've done 215. We've done 182. 54 from Marion. It's cheating if you look in the book. If you actually look it up, I think. Zap. 54. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine, which has brightened our pathway a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true. Won't you think of the valley you're leaving? Oh, how lonely and sad it will be. Oh, think of the fond heart you're breaking and the grief you are causing to me. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true. As you go to your home by the ocean, may you never forget those sweet hours that we spent in the Red River Valley and the love we exchanged mid the flowers. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the one who has loved you so true. Not quite sure I knew the tune for that. Picking the hard ones is the problem is you've got to pick one I actually vaguely know the tune to. And you don't know what ones I know the tune to. I mean, I could get the banjo out, but it's not in terrific tune or anything like that. And I am a poor wayfaring stranger, journeying through this world of woe. And there's no sickness, toil, no danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to love. I'm just going, no for joy. I'm only going, I'm only going. I want to wear that crown of glory. I'm only going. I know dark clouds will gather on. I know my way is rough and steep. Just feels like just before, where God's redeemed and righteous clean. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'll meet some righteous clean. I'm just going. To wear that crown of glory when I come home from that bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with my washed land. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise. Over home. Poor wayfaring stranger, how are you accidentally at the pub, JT? Accidentally, that's quite impressive. That's as fancy as my looping gets, by the way. You know, if you're after anything fancier, go and watch. Oh my God, go and watch. Particularly the Swiss Beatbox Great Beatbox Battle Loop Station Challenge, the quarter-final with Robin. His first thing on a RC505 looper is just mind-blowing, just astonishing. The way the drop on it is just phenomenal. So good. Seriously, if you want to see what people can do, there's some amazing, clever bits and bobs in the yeah, most of the time I'm using it as a folk singer who just wants to be able to have harmonies, Barbara. Yeah, but it's nice to push the boat out, and it's nice to see what other people do with these things. But yeah, that particular the rest of the stuff this year has been pretty special, but that particular piece was just phenomenal. So clever and real proper mastery of his instrument going on there. It's just really splendid. Hi, Sam, by the way. Your legs can't walk past a pub. Yeah. Usually people used to blame that on taking a dog for a walk, and the dog had to go into the pub to have a drink, didn't it? Just get a glass of water or something, a bowl of water, because clearly it was exhausted after the walk of 50 yards. Oh, be the lady who will be the Lord when we are ruled by the love of one another. Oh, be the lady who will be the Lord in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say. Labour and spin for the love of one another. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say. All shall be ruled by the love of one another. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. In the light that is coming in the morning. Cock! McIntyre! What to sing? What to sing? What to sing? What to sing? What do I know? What do I say? What do I know? No, true, there isn't. Well, you could probably do a hamburger and a rubber wheel. Lord Nelson knew the perfect way to cure your mal de mer, and if you pay attention, his secret I will share. To any seasick sailor he'd give this advice for free: if you're feeling seasick, sit underneath the tree. So I'm marching inland from the shore. Over my shoulder I'm carrying an oar, and if someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Columbus he set sail to find out if the world was round. He kept on sailing to the west until he ran aground. He thought he'd found the Indies, but he'd found the USA. I know some navigators who can still do that today. That's why I'm marching inland from the shore. Over my shoulder I'm carrying an oar, and if someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Drake is in his hammock and 1,000 miles away. Grenville's revenge is at the bottom of the bay. Many's the seasick sailor never came home from the sea. So just take my advice, Jack, come and follow me. And I'm marching inland from the shore. Over my shoulder I'm carrying an oar. When someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. So sailor, take a warning from these men of high renown. When you leave the ocean and it's time to settle down, never cast your anchor less than 90 miles from shore. There'll always treat temptation to be off to sea once more. So I'm marching inland from the shore. Over my shoulder I'm carrying an oar. When someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Yes, I'm marching inland from the shore. Over my shoulder I'm carrying an oar. When someone asks me what is that funny thing you've got, then I know I'll never go to sea no more, no more. Then I know I'll never go to sea no more. Yes, I know I'll never go to sea no more. Thank you, Edwin, very kind. Do you spot the little gag there? In England, you cannot get further than 60 miles. Well, in Great Britain, you can't get further than 60 miles from sea. If you go any further, you're just getting nearer to another coast. So basically, if you're an English sailor, you're screwed. You're screwed. She went down last October in a pouring driving rain. The skipper he'd been drinking and the mate he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt a mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groan she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter'd rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and who were with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, and met a sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. And they laughed at us and said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock, for she's worth $250,000 afloat and at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and who were with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, all spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. But we've stopped her rents, patched her vents, dogged hatch and porthole down, put cables to her fore and aft, girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and watch the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and who were with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. For we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times, living through the gale, and the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, they won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again, rise again, rise again, that your heart may be broken and life about to end. No matter what you've lost, be it a home, a lover, friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and knew her with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. They'll make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. My God, he wrote some good songs, didn't he? What an absolute banger that is. Oh. It really is. A humdinger is yeah, that's as good a way of describing it as any I can think of. What am I thinking of now? I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. The library's where I've made some friends I've known my whole life through. The Walkers and the Blacketts and the Pevens is so true. Simp the Canine, Cannonball, Galadriel the Fair, the daughter of a pirate king and Paddington the bear. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. I've travelled south with Shackleton and all his gallant crew, and through the African interior that Mary Kingsley knew. I rode the trackless prairie where bison used to roam. I've flown around the universe not half an hour from home. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. And as I grew, the library fed my curiosity, all left for the asking and all of it for free. It's there I found the stories I couldn't find at home. It's there I learned I was myself and not my father's clone. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. So make friends with your library, don't let it fade away. Teach your kids the library's where they go on Saturdays. Don't let the bastards tell you they will cost too much to save while they're shoveling your taxes down the hole the Tories made. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. So make a stand for the library, stand up a while you can. Stand up for your freedom, stand for your fellow man. Ignorance is never bliss, don't close the library door, for the library lost is lost forevermore. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. Yes, I'm a child of the library, library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A seer's story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. For a library lost is lost forevermore. You go, Child of the Library, a song what I wrote. Month to go till I'll be in Buxton at the UK Filk Convention. I am not a filk singer, I just know filkers and quite like them. And I've written a couple of filk songs. Twiddles thumbs, twiddles thumbs. Come, come with me to the old churchyard. I so well know those paths neath the soft green sward. Friends slumber in there we used to regard. We will trace out their names in the old churchyard. Mourn not for them, their trials are o'er. Oh, I weep for those who will weep no more, for sweet is their sleep, though cold and hard their pillows may be in the old churchyard. I know it's vain when friends depart to breathe kind words to a broken heart, and I know that the joy of life is marred when we follow lost friends down to the old churchyard. But were I at rest neath yonder tree, oh, why would you weep, my friends, for me? I'm so weary, so wayworn, why would you retard the peace I seek in the old churchyard? I rest in the hope that one bright day my children will watch as their grandchildren play, and their joy and their laughter and blithe disregard will echo instead around the old churchyard. I rest in the hope that one bright day my children will watch as their grandchildren play, and their joy and their laughter and blithe disregard will echo instead around the old churchyard. The old churchyard. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, probably a good idea to work out your route. Okay, an award-winning song, what I wrote, Marion, if you insist. Now westland winds and slaughtering guns bring autumn's pleasant weather. The moorcock springs on whirring wings among the blooming heather. The waving grain wild o'er the plain delights the weary farmer, and the moon shines bright as I rove at night to muse upon my charmer. The partridge loves the fruitful fells, the plover loves the mountains, the woodcock haunts the lonely dells, the soaring hern the fountains, through lofty groves the cushat roves, the path of man to shun it. The hazel bush o'erhangs the thrush, the spreading thorn, the linnet. Thus every kind their pleasure find, the savage and the tender. Some social join and lives combine, some solitary wander. Avaunt away the cruel sway, tyrannic man's dominion, the sportsman's joy, the murdering cry, the fluttering gory pinion. But Peggy dear, the evening's clear, swift flies the skimming swallow. The sky is blue, the fields in view, all fading green and yellow. Come, let us stray our gladsome way to view the charms of nature, the waving corn, the fruitful thorn, and every happy creature. We'll gently walk and sweetly talk till the silent moon shines clearly. I'll clasp thy waist and fondly pressed swear how I love thee dearly. Not vernal showers to budding flowers, not autumn to the farmer, so dear can be as thou to me, my fair, my lovely charmer. Not vernal showers to budding flowers, not autumn to the farmer, so dear can be as thou to me, my fair, my lovely charmer. There you go, composed in August by Robbie Burns. No, I quite like autumns. Autumn's my favourite. Autumn's best season. Yeah, I love that song. Just love that song. Up from the town and through the arch of Whalebone and out on the cliff tops where North Sea breezes blow, see the happy crowds and all the merry makers going homeward from the late night show. Well, I stopped in for a while at a noisy music session. I bought a pint at Tetley's and I found a place to stand. It's then I saw a stranger sitting in a black depression with a lukewarm half a lager in his hand. Well, I never liked to see me fellow creature hurting, so I sat right down beside him and I asked him how things stood. Imagine my surprise when I saw his formal shirting and his pallid face and eyes as red as blood. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, so the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. A century ago I come from Transylvania, had such a lovely time, the vacation of my life, and if things had acted different I might have wound up staying here and settled down and found myself a wife. Well, then I had this daft idea that I'd lock up Castle Dracula. I'd catch a Transalbino and go out on the road. And though I must admit that your scenery's spectacular, I've come to wish I never had left home. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, saw the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. You're safe from me because you're drinking Tetley's holy water, and the band's been eating garlic, it puts them all to rights. And I haven't found a virgin that I've half a mind to slaughter, though I've been out on the pole these last 3 nights, and I've wandered up and down from Ravenscar to Redcar. I've flitted o'er the moorlands and I've been to Boggle Hole. I've taken loads of photos and I've written lots of postcards, and I'm nothing but a lonely, restless soul. When I wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, saw the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. You're with musicians, friend, there's no need to feel lonely, just grab a penny whistle, join in the tunes we play. Well, you're kind to make the offer, lad, and he shook his head. It's only that for whistle playing me fangs get in the way. Well, then why not borrow my guitars? My very next suggestion. I've got fingernails as long as claws, I couldn't do it, man. And all at once it hit me, the answer to my question, and I reached across and gave him a baran. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, saw the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. Well, he took to it at once the way a vulture takes to liver, and he latched onto the beater and he banged with might and main. The way he thumped and pummeled was enough to make you shiver, and he shouted for the tunes to start again. The roos and rakes of mallow, horses brawl and drops of brandy, the ace and juice of pipering, Mons Megan's silver spear, O'Carolyn's farewell planks to Erwin Mason's apron, and he never stopped till dawn was drawing near. Well, he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, saw the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. Well, the landlord rubbed his eyes and he said, now friends, I'm certain I really must be closing, for the pumps have all run dry. And he strode across the barroom and he pulled back every curtain, and we squinted at the early morning sky. And in that sudden sunshine, the silence fell like thunder as the beater ceased its rattle and the goatskin drum fell still. We looked to see what happened, and we gazed in sudden wonder at the smoking ashes on the windowsill. When he wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, saw the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. So when it's dark outside and you wish that you were safer, for comfort and security, obey this simple plan. Forget about your crucifix, abjure your holy wafer, and to ward off vampires, carry a baran. He wants to see the dancing and to hear the music play, saw the vampire come to Whitby on his summer holiday. One of Chris Manus's finest. There's a man who could pen a lyric as well. I once loved a sailor, I say once a sailor loved me. He was not a sailor who sailed the wild rolling sea. He sailed in an airship, free as a bird on the wing, and every Sunday evening he'd fly past my window and sing. Come take a trip in my airship, come let us sail to the stars, come let us fly off to Venus, come take a trip around Mars. No one to see when we're kissing, no one to see when we spoon. Come take a trip in my airship, we'll visit the man in the moon. One night while sailing away from the crowds, we passed through the milky white way, while I'd silently drifting and watching the clouds. He asked me if I'd name the day. Just by the dipper I gave him my heart. The sun shines on our honeymoon. We swore to each other we never would part. We teach all the babies this tune. Oh, come take a trip in my airship. Come take us out to the stars. Come let us fly off to Venus. Come take a trip around Mars. No one to see when we're kissing. No one to see when we spoon. Come take a trip in my airship. We'll visit the man in the moon. Come take a trip in my airship. Come let us sail to the stars. Come let us fly off to Venus. Come take a trip around Mars. No one to see when we're kissing. No one to see while we spoon. Come take a trip in my airship. We'll visit the man in the moon. We'll visit the man in the moon. Come take a trip in my airship. What a fantastically silly tune. It's been a year since last we met. We may never meet again. I have struggled to forget, but the struggle is in vain. For her voice lives in the breeze. Her spirit comes at will in the midnight on the seas. Her bright smile haunts me still in the midnight on the seas. Her bright smile haunts me still. I have sailed the falling stars. I have charted hazard's path. I have seen the storm arise like a giant in his wrath. Every danger I have known, a restless heart could fill, and though her spirit is now flown, her bright smile haunts me still, though her spirit is now flown. Her bright smile haunts me still in the midnight on the seas. Oh dear, her form still greets my sight, while the stars their vigils keep. And when I close my aching eyes, pleasant dreams my memories fill, and from sleep when I arise, her bright smile haunts me still. Yes, from sleep when I arise, her bright smile haunts me still. Her bright smile haunts me still, from the collection of the, Anne and Frank Warner, I think it is, and the singing of Mrs. Eleazar Tink Tillett, who rejoices in a fantastic name and carried a brilliant and gorgeous song to us. I'm not quite match fit yet. I think I'm going to be starting to wind up soon. The old 2-hour sessions. We'll get there. It's much easier when I've got a guest. So I shall be thinking of winding up. But just a little reminder. If you're enjoying what I do and you've got a bit of spare cash and you feel like chucking some my way, that's the place to go. Do not feel under any obligation. I do this because I enjoy it. But there is something quite nice about a compliment wrapped in a £5 note. It is delight. It's a fantastic song, isn't it, Barbara? It's just, I love it. Oh, what to sing? What to sing? Oh yeah, I've got to do this at some point, haven't I? Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. What care we, boys, how white the minches? What care we, boys, the wind and weather? When we know that every inch is closer homeward to Mingalay. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. Wives are waiting by the pierhead, gazing seaward from the heather. Bring her head round and we'll anchor ere the sun sets on Mingalay. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay, sailing homeward to Mingalay. I will bear that in mind, Barbara. Always fun finding more harmonies to that. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, we're outward bound for the Bengal Bay. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Get bending, me lads, 'tis a hell of a way. Old Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, the anchors weigh, oh, the anchors weighed, and the sails are all set. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them Liverpool girls will not forget. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, I changed fucking key, didn't I? Goodbye, my sweetheart. And I can't get the old one back. Oh, the anchors weighed and the sails are all set. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them Liverpool girls will not forget. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, cheer up, Mary, don't look low. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, come white stocking day, you'll be drinking rum. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Bold Riley, oh, gone away. Oops! Do not change key halfway through looping a song. It doesn't end well. It's like singing key changes are great, but not necessarily when you can see someone suggested that it's possible, or you should try, I promise it doesn't work, singing the song from singing this as a round. Do a dear, hang on. Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden song, dear. Me, a name I call myself, far along the way to run, so a little golden song, so a little follow song. I can't go any further. Which will bring us back to do, 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 do. Is that diet? Oh, have you got levers? Do you do? I've seen people doing stuff like horses brawl at stupid pace, and that's got these accidentals, and so they're going bam, 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 and then changing needles desperately to get the weird note. Hi, Sunday Sea Songs. How are you doing? Oh right, so wire strung, or have we done this? Ah, yes. My friend Gwen is a wire-strung harp player, and they're amazing things. Beautiful sound, but by God. Our friend. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree of life, that it may ever stand, where I can just hear those angels sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Dear Lord, I'm not asking to dwell in... No, many years I've been searching for a place to call home, for I know I'm not... Many years I've been searching for a place to call home, but I travel on. Don't care for fine mansions in a sinking sand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Many years I've been searching for a place to call home, but I find it. All right. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree of life, that it may ever stand, where I can just hear those angels sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Many years I've been searching for a place to call home, but I failed here to find it, for I must travel on. I don't care for fine mansions in a sinking sand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land, and build me a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree of life, that it may ever stand, where I can just hear those angels sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Dear Lord, I'm not asking to dwell in the midst, for I know I'm not worthy of such splendors as this. I'm asking for forgiveness whilst humbly I stand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Oh, build me just a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree of life, that it may ever stand, where I can just hear those angels sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. I have many dear loved ones who've gone on their way. On the great final morning will I hear them say, come join in our singing, come play in our band. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land, and build me just a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree of life, that it may ever stand, where I can just hear those angels sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Oh, build me just a cabin in the corner of glory land, in the shade of the tree of life, that it may ever stand, where I can just hear those angels sing and shake Jesus' hand. Lord, build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Just build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. Right. Indeed. It's a great fun song, that one. Right, I am going to call it a night. Fading away like the stars in the morning, losing their light in the glorious sun. Thus shall we pass from this earth and its toiling, only remembered for what we have done. Only remembered, only remembered, only remembered for what we have done. Thus shall we pass from this earth and its toiling, only remembered for what we have done. Only the truth that in life we have spoken, only the seed that in earth we have sown, these shall pass onward when we are forgotten, only remembered for what we have done. Only remembered, only remembered, only remembered for what we have done. These shall pass onward when we are forgotten, only remembered for what we have done. Who'll sing the anthems and who'll tell the stories? Will the line hold? Will it scatter and run? Shall we at last be united in glory, only remembered for what we have done? Only remembered, only remembered, only remembered for what we have done. Shall we at last be united in glory, only remembered for what we have done? Only remembered, only remembered, only remembered for what we have done. Shall we at last be united in glory, only remembered for what we have done, only remembered for what we have done. My friend Judy Smith died at the beginning of December. My friend's mum died on Christmas Day, and we lost a great folk singer, Sue Coe. And yeah, that's so that's why I sang that. Thanks everyone for popping by. Thanks everyone who's chucked money in the hat. You're very kind. If you feel like chucking money in the hat, it's there. People get old, you know, they had a good life, but it's still hard, isn't it? Next week on Wednesday, I will be hopefully doing some live streaming on John Paul Music for his How Do You Loop thing. We'll be doing a live one of those. I'm going over to his neck of the woods, and we'll meet up. And also next Friday, I'll be doing a solo one. The weekend after that, Friday the 19th, I'll be joined by Graham and Becca Leathers, filkers of from the Midwest, from Minnesota, and hopefully we'll have a good time. Thanks, everyone. If that song touched you, I'm sure you've all got people who you remember. So yeah, I have to sing it. You know, if I don't sing it in context like this, I'll never be able to sing it at a funeral again. And it's important to be able to sing songs like that at people's funerals sometimes. It's been an absolute pleasure singing for you. I am going to leave you with one last song. I'm not going to leave you on that. This is a 12th Night Carol. Joy, health, love and peace, me all here in this place. By your leave we shall sing concerning our King. Our King is well dressed in silks of the best, in ribbons so rare, no king can compare. We have travelled many miles over hedges and stiles in search of our King. Unto you we bring old Christmas is past, 12th night is the last, and we'll bid you adieu. Great joy to the new, and we'll bid you adieu. Great joy to the new. There you go. Joy, health, love and peace. The 12th Night Carol. Happy New Year. It's been fantastic to sing for you. Everyone for turning out. It's great to see an active chat. Hi, Australia Ray. Bye, Australia Ray. See you on John Paul's stream on Wednesday, hopefully. Wednesday afternoon UK time. And definitely on this next Friday, unless Lurgy gets me or something. Bye-bye.